Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95, which is another Transformers Legacy Evolution video. That is going to be the Voyager class Tarn. So, yeah, I am super excited to open this guy up. It's been a little bit hectic getting him because FedEx decided on, well, it's supposed to be here one day. 2 days later, it finally shows up. Like, it says it was out for delivery, and then, like, it just floated around for a couple days, so I don't know. Anyways, there is Comic Universe Tarn, vehicle mode, big open packaging, robot mode with his mask there, Evo Fusion. I guess that just means put the weapons together. Like, it makes sense for like the Junkions and Hotshot, Starscream, but not so much here. 27 steps. Let's go ahead and get them open. There's the artwork. Let's go ahead and get them open and check them out. And here we have Tarn out of his packaging, looking just absolutely awesome. Now, I did have Kultur, the MMC version of Tarn at one point, but I have since sold them, just needed to make room in the collection and needed the extra money, and it was right before Big Bad put up more stock, so I might end up getting the MMC one again at some point, just because it's such an awesome figure. But I'm absolutely impressed with this one, just as much as I was with the last super awesome baddie out of Legacy, being G-Axis here, and for some reason he's kind of leaning to one side, but there we go. And as you can see, the hips on mine are starting to turn that weird shade of green. I don't know what's going on with that, if that's part of the whole yellowing thing or not. But even more so than G-Axis, he doesn't have any kibble on his backpack, whereas G-Axis has, this wing piece, but even then, not a lot. And here he is next to his idol, Megatron, and if I remember correctly from the comics, he was a little bit bigger than Megatron. I can't remember. I haven't gotten very far into IDW. I still haven't really gotten it. I've only read the first couple of issues of More of the Meat. I've seen a few spoilers here and there of it, so I know who Tarn is already, unfortunately, and yeah, but anyways, for a guy who is addicted to transformation, like, no kibble. So it's awesome to see that. He does come with his double-barreled fusion cannon that he was inspired by Megatron to create. And we can put some blast effects on there using the Star Saber ones. Let's have him blasting away at Decepticon deserters and traitors, or, those who have strayed from the true path of the Decepticon vision. But, yeah, and much like G-Axis, well, we'll get into it. He is really posable, and fortunately with the light piping, you're not going to be able to see very well what his his light piping, but is kind of this pinkish purple color. So, got that. For some reason, his weapons keep wanting to pop out. So as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint. Get some nice range of motion and expression there. The mask does not come off, but you can see it is truly inspired by the Decepticon symbol. Why not wear the face of your faction? Some really nice paint throughout here. I forgot to point that out, with the darker shade of purple with this more kind of lavender color. We need a shockwave in this color scheme, like in this brighter purple. We got some of that gold there, some silver. That's really it for paint. Shoulders, get the full 360 and up. Get that weird Rodimus shoulder thing that we've been seeing lately, and I just can't stand that. The joint needs to be actually in the arm instead of in the body. But what are you going to do? Get 360 at the bicep. Get an extra joint here that's more for transformation. Get just a little over 90 at the elbow and a little bit backwards. Get really tight wrist rotation. Doesn't, okay, it does rotate 360. Opening and closing hands, much like G-axis. 360 at the waist, but the backpack does get in the way, but even then, this is more than enough. Get forward and back, and the hip skirt does move along with the hip as you go forward and back. Get out to there, which I think that's fine. Get 360 at the thigh. Is it going to make me a liar out of me again? Yep, so yeah, you can't get 360 out of it, but again, more range than you'll need. Get a little over 90 at the knee, and if you use the transformation joint, you can take full advantage of that and get full 180. Just make sure that clicks back into place. Get forward and back at the foot, mostly due to transformation, and then slight ankle tilt. So, for his Evo Fusion gimmick, you want to flip down these, and these are blast effect compatible as well. We'll cover that in tank mode, but flip those down. Take off his double fusion cannon. Take these off. Rotate this section. Actually, yeah. Rotate it down like that. Plug in to right there. And just plug these in. Back in the same sort of position they were initially. And there you have some over-the-shoulder cannons for Tarn to use. So go ahead and take that off, and we'll go ahead and get into his transformation. It is fairly simple and intuitive. I guess more intuitive than it is simple. Keep that, or peg those into the back like that. Unpeg this, rotate it around. Now for me, I find it better to rotate the head. Every time I try doing it with the head, it just does not, or with the head facing forward, it does not want to stay perfectly aligned in tank mode. So just rotate that 180 degrees. Rotate the head all the way in. And from here, we'll go ahead and pop this up just to there. That will allow you to slide these shoulders or these tread sections out just a small amount. Rotate them back to there. That will allow you to bring this section up, and that will kind of clip right there. And just continue bringing these forward. Rotate the arms on the shoulders back, just like that. Peg the legs and feet together, or just the legs together. And straighten out the feet. Go ahead and take this section and collapse it backwards into place like that. Then from here, straighten out the arms. Actually rotate them like that to where the slot right here can line up with that. Then we'll rotate the hands 180 degrees. So straighten that 180 degrees. These will tab into, come on, go. Okay, so I actually want to bend the knees up, get them out of the way just for the moment. That will allow you to get the arms plugged into the thighs, just like that. And from here, open up these sections of the treads. Make sure those cannons are back to pointing forward. And flip up these sections here, just so they're out of the way. Bring these treads around. And there's a tab there that'll just go into that slot right there. Or not slot, just that waffle, I guess. Bring that up and around. Tab that in. Collapse that into there. Bring this up. There's a slot or tab there, tab there, tab there, tab there. Groove here, and then these grooves on the top, bottom of the feet. And we actually kind of bring them back like that. Make sure they're still tabbed together, and tab those into the bottom of the feet. There we go. Then from here, take these off. You want this slope pointing down. So I'll plug in right there. So we'll plug in to the side like that. Same thing on this side. And there we have Tarn in his tank mode. Now, it does kind of suck that they molded in the caster wheels, but didn't actually give him any wheels to roll on. But, I mean, he slides okay. Can drift around. Now, as far as transformation goes, I do wish that there was a way to fold in these hands and to fold these kneecaps or guards back. Just had them pointing down. That's the one thing I liked about the MMC a little bit more. The tank mode just absolutely looks fantastic. It's not perfect. Well, it's a little bit closer than MMC, but yeah, still not perfect. You can still give him, let's get some cannon blasts going on here. And load those up. And then right there. So you can go into battle heavily armed, looking just awesome. I forgot to show off the other Evo Fusion gimmick that he has, but we'll do that when we get to robot mode. Real quick, let's get Megatron. I'm not going to worry about getting Megatron in tank mode, but yeah, he's not bad. He's a little on the small side for a tank, but it's not too bad. I dig it. The turret does rotate. You do get a little bit of up and down with the cannons until the whole thing comes off. These ones just rotate to the side. They're just plugged on with little clips. But yeah, tank mode's not too bad. So let's go ahead and get them back into robot mode. Go ahead and take those off just for the time being. Rotate that around like that. And just plug them back in. Just like that. All right, then from here, just like go into robot mode, we'll untab the feet, straighten out the legs, make sure they're still tabbed together. Untab these from the side, bring them up, tab them in, close that up, open that, tab it back in, close it up, straighten out the arm, flip this panel back around, and rotate the fist back to where it was. There's that. And that one. And from here, untab this, bring it up and out of the way. That will allow you to bring these back up and around. Same thing over here. Flip down the chest piece. Finish bringing up the shoulders. Slide those in. Collapse the chest piece down. Bring the head back out. And rotate it. Straighten out the feet. Separate the legs. Bring the arms down. And for this section, rotate it back around. There are two slots right here, two tabs. I'll just plug it right into there. Flip these sections back up. Just get everything straightened out. and give him back his double barrel fusion cannon. And there, and actually I think we'll just keep those back there like that. There we go. And there we have Tarn back in robot mode. And yeah, absolutely love this. Real quick, that extra gimmick, just basically plugging these together to form a longer version of his weapon. Some people I've seen say it's Voss like this, but no, it's just his fusion cannon as an extended weapon. I think it's a little bit stupid. Like, just give us a core class or deluxe Voss at this point. But yeah, so there is Tarn in robot mode. And let me get one more thing real fast. And there he is, you know, in his ideal pose after some things have happened in IDW. So yeah, there he is. Absolutely enjoy this figure. Not quite figure of the year, but he is definitely one of my favorites I've gotten so far. But yeah, I'm definitely digging him. So hope you guys enjoyed this fairly decently short video compared to some of the others I've done lately. Be sure to check out all my links down in the description, as well as the other playlists that I have out, especially my Legacy Evolution playlist that should hopefully have everything after the next video. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. See you next time.